Hello, everybody. I'm back. Haven't recorded myself in a while. I've been making some cooking videos and just watching more YouTube stuff, just researching. I just kind of wanted to just check in with you guys, just so you know that I'm still continuing to do my. I'm going to continue with YouTube. I have no choice. My financial situation has changed. I lost a job recently. It wasn't really a loss, it was more of a contract finished, so that's finished. So now I'm looking for work, and since I have time on my hands, I've decided to do YouTube because I have no choice. Economy's bad, prices are going up, interest rates are going up. The financial situation here in Canada, that's where I'm from, it's pretty bad now. I understand the overarching plan. I understand what this country is doing, and it can't account for everything. It can't cover up every pothole, every little loophole, every piece of corruption. The world is too corrupt, right? But it's the government, is kind of putting everybody in a very tight spot right now because Canadian government decided to overdo the whole COVID situation. They went overboard. Not because they did it on purpose, it's because that's how it works here in Canada. Administration in Canada is very, very strong. Canada has always been, because it's been a smaller population, what does it do? It can handle the small population. It can administer the population easily, much easier than the United States, where the population is 10 times more. But what we have here is a government that is really um, it's kind of itching to go down hard because what they've done is they've accomplished a large feat. They've decided to build everywhere, and they are building everywhere. They're building. That's all they're doing, and because of that, prices are going up to the point where people can't handle it anymore. They can't afford it anymore. I'm in a situation like that. I own this condo. I have a mortgage on this condo that renews next year, and the interest rates are going through the roof, and I don't know what to do, and I'm jobless at the same time. So I'm in a really bad state right now. So I'm not really bad state, but I'm getting there. Like I'm on the brink, and it's hard. It's tough. So I'm making these YouTube videos because I'm trying to save myself, and I'm hoping that people can subscribe and help me out throughout the process. All I have is goodwill on my YouTube channel. I'm only here to educate and to help clarify a bunch of things that are online that I think are leading people astray, and it's leading people to spend money unnecessarily. There's all kinds of stuff that I really want to talk about. But I think the focus of this video is just to check in because I haven't really made a video in a while. I'm going to continue my process, my progress, and my process on the two series that I'm working on, the universe and Christianity. I'm still going to continue working on those. I still have a lot in my head. It's all coming from here and from my personal experience, and what I've accumulated over the years. But I wanted to kind of make this video quick because I really wanted to kind of get back into making videos again because that's the number one practice. That's the best thing you can do is make videos no matter what, and continue to make them because I think that's what the whole spirit of YouTube is. And I really want to kind of take a side note here and talk about the whole YouTube phenomena in general because I really want to get views and subscriptions and to start making money off YouTube, so I can feel a little bit more safe in my life or a little bit more secure, and maybe possibly start a family. I don't know if there's any hope for that, but here I am talking about it. So I just wanted to kind of talk about the whole YouTube situation and why it's come up and how good it is. I was thinking about this today, and I was thinking about how YouTube is actually helping the economy, help save the economy, because there's a lot of waste in broadcasting. Broadcasting has a lot of waste in it. Television stations, radio stations, all these different companies that have had the monopoly on media for the longest time, they have huge infrastructures and huge overheads, massive overheads. YouTube is like the cure for that. YouTube is the cure. YouTube is like the efficiency cure for an inefficient economy, and maybe that should be like a separate video that I should make. But what I wanted to just describe basically is what YouTube is. What YouTube is become. YouTube has become. It is the new television. It is like the reinvention of television, basically, but on a much better scale, because it is going down to the individual, to the individual. The overhead has been eliminated, nearly eliminated. There's like no overhead to make these videos. The only overhead I'm using is my electricity and my equipment, which I've had for a long time, anyways. So there's no overhead. It's a wonderful idea. It's a wonderful concept. But we were building towards that, anyways. We as a species, we're all building towards what we've accomplished so far. So this is why I think YouTube is a savior in some respect, because the amount of information that's become available to everybody, it kind of globalizes or kind of connects everything together, and I think it's one of the most amazing inventions that we've seen so far, aside from Google and the internet. So I'm going to continue making YouTube videos, of course. I love making videos. I just hope that I want to get to the point where I'm kind of in a situation where I need to start making some income from YouTube, or else I'm going to suffer a lot, or else I'm going to go through a lot of pain, a lot of physical pain. I live by myself. I don't have anybody that looks after me, really. I have to kind of cook, clean, and do everything by myself. I'm not married. I tried. I failed for many reasons. But I just want to kind of get my foot on the ground and just be able to afford my living expenses through YouTube. If I could do that, and if you could help me, that would be so good. You will see a transformation in me. You will see my content getting better and better all the time, because I'm learning as I go. And I encourage the same with you. I want people who are watching this and they're doing this for the first time too. I want them to see where I've started. I'm 47 years old and I'm doing this. Okay, if I could start doing this 47, become a little bit more successful, I can bring everybody with me. I can put confidence in anybody who's struggling out there and who wants to start making videos and start recording themselves and their personal experiences. Because this is not just about this is not about repurposing video. It's good to repurpose video, but it's also important to stay in the moment. And I find that a lot of videos out there are made, there's so much editing that you don't really capture the moment. You don't capture humanity. You don't see the insecurities. You don't see the the idiosyncrasies. You don't see the mistakes. You don't see the humanity in it. So it's kind of like you get this Hollywood picture. As you can see, I look scruffed today. I look horrible because I've been out looking for work. I haven't shaved or whatever, and I'm kind of trying to grow it out, but I think I'm not going to do that. I think I'm going to start cleaning up myself because I look really bad, and I apologize for this look, but I just wanted to make this video and be vulnerable with it, because I wanted to kind of show you guys what I'm going through and what I'm experiencing on every level. And I have a large story. I have a large story that I want to kind of share with everybody, and I want to really want to put myself out there, and I want to get people to relate to my story, to relate to what I'm going through. So this is why I'm doing this video like this. Like, I haven't shaved. I look like crap. I'm sorry, I'm not even looking at the camera very well because the camera's low down here, and I have to find a tripod of some kind because these cameras are not like that. But I wanted to share this journey from beginning to end, for wherever it ends. I don't know if it'll end. I mean, obviously, I don't know where it's going to end or how it's going to end. I know it will end, but anyways, yeah. So I just wanted to kind of share all this with you guys. I want to know if you are interested in seeking true knowledge, like real knowledge, real balanced knowledge, as opposed to what's out there. Because if you're going to be listening to the stuff that's out there, you're going to be full of crap, and you won't know how to even sort through all that crap to find yourself again. So there's lots of people that get lost out there. Um, Economy's kind of suffering right now. We're struggling to get past COVID, but there's so much change coming that it's going to be important to know how to deal with it. A lot of people are going to be awestruck and in shock by how quickly that change happens, but we have to be prepared for it. We can't lose our. We have to focus on getting people to understand how everything's working out there, so that we don't react in negative ways. So we can avoid, like, bad situations, very like violent and turbulent situations. Um, so that's the essence of my channel. I'm trying to help myself, and I'm trying to bring as many people who are kind of struggling and going through rough times, whether they look rough like me right now, where I have like a major eyebrow problem, or a major like shaving problem where I have to really, really start taking care of that, and I apologize profusely. But I just wanted to kind of, again, be vulnerable. So I don't want to keep this long, and I don't want to be repetitive, but I just want to kind of make a one last thing and one last note, and that is that there's much more to come on this channel. I will continue to do the work as much as I can, and I like it so far. I mean, I love design, and I love putting myself out there, actually. Um, so I will do much more. I just need to kind of get through the hurdles of looking after myself in real life, like cooking and taking care of my bills, and finding a decent job out there. If it's going to be a part-time situation, I could do the part-time. I'm thinking of doing part-time work, and hopefully growing my channel. So thank you again for listening. I really appreciate it. There's going to be lots of good content out there. There's lots of nonsense out there too, and I want everybody to understand what is really happening, because YouTube is growing at a phenomenal rate. Videos are being, like, it's just getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Technology is becoming cheaper. More people have access to the internet now, and it's going to increase. So that means YouTube subscribers are going to increase. So the market's there. It's going to saturate the planet, and that's fine. That's the way it has to be. Just like televisions. Televisions penetrated our lives. They came into our lives, and almost everybody had a television. It's going to do the same thing. And that's the future of YouTube. So it's good to get in now and make your own. Like, the best part about being a YouTuber is that you can make content that you've always wanted to make, that you've always seen Hollywood and their mistakes and how kind of silly they can be with their content they make, and how ridiculous it is sometimes. Actually, a lot of times, Hollywood's completely out of touch with reality, and I think YouTube brings reality and television closer together. Fantasy is a little bit, moved out of the way. Fantasy's kind of like it's becoming dissolved, or it's decreasing. We're decreasing fantasy and replacing it with reality, and that's what YouTube videos are. Videos that are real, about real people doing whatever how they can to make a new economy, to form a new economy, and that's what this whole thing is all about. It is forming a new economy, and it's part of evolution, part of technological evolution. So I want to encourage as many of you guys and girls and whoever, to start your own YouTube channels, and start building videos, and start building ideas, and start making friends. Like, I want to make as many friends with you people as much as possible. I don't have that many friends, so it's kind of good to know people too. So please keep watching my channel. I'm going to put way more videos in the future, including cooking videos, and I have really good recipes that you guys are going to love. Everybody is going to love a lot of good recipes. I'm not a vegetarian, and I have my own philosophy about that, and I'll explain why in another video about vegetarianism and meat eating, because that's a whole other market that needs to be underdeveloped, because it's overdeveloped right now. It's too much. There's so much, and it's understandable why it happens, but I want to kind of go through that too. But I just I don't want to go off on tangents. I really, really want to focus on saying hello. I'm checking in. I look scruff. I need to shave. I don't know if I should shave. I definitely need to do something about my eyebrows because I've never done anything about my eyebrows. And yeah, I just kind of hope that you guys subscribe and enjoy the rest of the channel. There's lots of other things that I'm going to be putting up, cooking and art. I also do art. I'm an artist. I do it part-time. I used to do it on a larger scale. I used to do portraits, family portraits, and things like that. Then I got into some weird abstract stuff that I really wanted to kind of share with somebody, and I had no idea how to do it. But this is a formative way. This is a way of doing it, so I'm going to do it. And yeah, so thank you so much for watching, and watch for more videos because there's lots more coming. Okay, talk to you guys later. I'm going to go shave now.